Gabby Petito's family is suing Brian Laundries' parents, claiming they knew about their daughter's murder. This week, Gabby Petito's family filed a lawsuit against the parents of Brian Laundrie, accusing the Laundrie family of knowing their son murdered 22-year-old Petito and claiming they were planning to help him leave the country. Petito's father, Joseph Petito, and her mother, Nicole Smith, filed a civil lawsuit against Chris and Roberta Laundrie on Thursday this week. The new court documents contain several bombshell allegations that were not previously mentioned by the FBI. A coroner had previously determined that Petito's cause of death was homicide by manual strangulation. In this new lawsuit, it claims that she also suffered blunt force injuries to the head and neck. It also alleges that Petito's parents knew about the murder because Laundrie told his parents what happened on or about August 28th. It is quoted in the lawsuit as stating, "It is believed and therefore averred that Brian Laundrie advised his parents, Christopher Laundrie and Roberta Laundrie, that he had murdered Gabrielle Petito. On that same date, Christopher Laundrie and Roberta Laundrie spoke with attorney Stephen Bordolino and sent him a retainer on September 2nd, 2021. The lawsuit says that Laundrie sent text messages back and forth between his phone and Petito's phone after her death, claiming it was in an effort to hide the fact that she was deceased. The suit also specifically mentions a text that Laundrie had sent to Smith's phone on August 27 that referred to Petito's grandfather by his first name of Stan. Previously, Petito's mother had stated that that final text message raised red flags to her because Gabby would never have called her grandfather by his first name. It is also claimed that Laundrie sent an additional text from Petito's phone on August 30th directly to Smith, saying there was no service in Yosemite Park, in an effort to deceive her into believing her daughter was still alive. The suit then lays out some of what happened in the days after Petito's death, before the official missing person alert went out. The Petito family says there was no contact between the two families after Brian Laundrie returned home to Northport alone, driving Petito's van on September 1st. It also mentions the vacation that the Laundries had taken to Fort DeSoto Park while Gabrielle Petito's family was suffering. When the official search for Petito went underway, before her remains were actually found, the lawsuit claims that the Laundrie family refused to respond to questions from law enforcement or the Petito's family. It also claims that Roberta Laundrie blocked the Schmidt's phone number and blocked them from her Facebook around the time that Petito was reported missing. Also in the documents, Petito's parents were stated to believe that Laundrie's parents were planning to help their son leave the United States. It is quoted from the lawsuit. While Joseph Petito and Nicole Smith were desperately searching for information concerning their daughter, Christopher Laundrie and Roberta Laundrie were keeping the whereabouts of Brian Laundrie secret, and it is believed were making arrangements for him to leave the country. Also in the lawsuit, Petito and Smith accused the Laundrie family of acting with malice or great indifference to the rights of the Petito's family. Quoted, Christopher and Roberta Laundrie exhibited extreme and outrageous conduct which constitutes behavior under the circumstances which goes beyond all possible bounds of decency and is regarded as shocking, atrocious, and utterly intolerable in a civilized community. End quote from the lawsuit. Petito and Smith are seeking damages of at least $100,000. It is stated that they suffered pain and mental anguish as a result of the willfulness and maliciousness of the Laundries. In a statement released through their attorney, Rick Stafford, Petito and Smith noted that Gabby and Brian were engaged to be married and would have been part of the Laundrie family. Both said that meant nothing to the Laundries. A statement released on Friday also offers more information on why the Petito family believes the Laundries knew about their daughter's death on August 28th. Quoted from the lawsuit in the statement, there were multiple conversations between Brian, his parents, and their lawyer, Stephen Bertolino, before Brian left Wyoming on August 30th of 2021. Christopher and Roberta had multiple opportunities to disclose to Joe, Nicole, or the authorities that Gabby was no longer alive and to direct them to her body. Instead, Christopher and Roberta Laundrie showed callous indifference to the suffering of Gabby's family and compounded her family's anguish, pain, and suffering by their actions. For this, Christopher and Roberta must be held accountable. When asked about the lawsuit, the Laundries' attorney initially had no comment. He later sent a follow-up text to investigative reporter Briono. As I have maintained over the last several months, the Laundries have not publicly commented at my direction, which is their right under the law. Assuming everything the Petitos allege in their lawsuit is true, which we deny, this lawsuit does not change the fact that the Laundries had no obligation to speak to law enforcement or any third party, including the Petito family. This fundamental legal principle renders the Petitos' claim to be baseless under the law. End quote from the attorney. This is very sad indeed, and it is really hard for me to report on this because I feel for all of the families involved here. I can understand why, if they feel that there was knowledge that was not shared in regards to the death of their daughter, why the Petito family would pursue charges against the Laundries, or at least a civil lawsuit, for some accountability. But I can also understand the position that the Laundries were in. It's going to be interesting to watch it unfold, but it is sad. It is sad that they are still suffering, all of the families, and that these two young people are gone. We'll follow this case. It is something I think that you'll all be interested in, and I'm going to keep following it as it breaks. Get the court documents and do a more thorough video for you at a later date. But that's the update for now.